Welcome to my rising ritual. I don't say morning or good morning anymore because I find it counterintuitive to welcome the day by morning it. So I now say rising, like great rising, magical rising, beautiful rising. So I prefer to celebrate the sun rising with this ritual. Some of my rituals may include going to the beach and watching the sunrise, and others I will wake around 5 a.m. And when it's light, I will grab my diary and write down any thoughts that have been born during the night. And I've sometimes urgently been waiting for the sun to rise so I can write them in my diary. And lately I've been really paying attention to the words I speak because words are spells. And I will talk more about this in an upcoming video. But I've been noticing the amount of legalese terms that are infused into the English language. And legalese meaning basically like lawyer talk. And this is not by accident. And it keeps us under the spell of money, government, authority, obey, obey, obey. And as you can see, I'm writing down terms that I want to eliminate, like interest, appreciate. There are so many terms that keep us fused to this corrupt system. This corporate tongue often causes humans to interact with each other like business associates and use others for profit or personal gain instead of having human-to-human interaction or spirit-to-spirit. And it's not obvious to us because we've been trained from the very beginning to use these corporate terms. As I said, words are spells, and that's why one of the first things you were taught in school was how to spell. Remember, words cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Next thing I will do is stretch, because I do get quite stiff spending a lot of time on the computer, and it's important that I stretch those muscles out. A very soothing way to start the day as well. It feels great. I love it. I have been doing yoga on and off since I was about 20 and I'm 40 now. And I really recommend it as part of everyone's rising ritual. After some hydration, I may go for a jog, not every morning, maybe a couple of times a week, or I might go out into the food forest and do some activity. On this rising, my run was around 30 minutes and it had some undulating hills, but it was a pretty easy tempo. Around this time, I'll usually grab the phone, see what's happening online. I do try to avoid grabbing the phone first thing because it's not a good way to start the day. And I have been spending some time on Instagram lately, but it could be YouTube, could be TikTok, and I just check what's going on, get updated, maybe post a story, and see what's happening in cyberspace. So after my run, I'm a little bit spoilt for choice when it comes to washing, whether it be in the shower, which is creek fed, or directly into the creek, which is so invigorating and electrifying. I feel like I'm floating around back in the womb. But honestly, I get a little bit nervous because it is the start of the season and I'm not sure if there's like crocodiles in there. I'm not sure what's in there. It's unlikely, but there is always actually a chance because we are near crocodiles. So I go in there very carefully. So after my frolic in the creek, I will get some sun. And as you can see, I have my breadfruit wings there. Your girl's got angel wings. They're made out of breadfruit leaves. And a lot of you have been commenting on my hair and how long it's gotten and how much healthier it looks. And honestly, it's like a different animal. It is crazy, the difference I have in my hair. As some of you are aware, I haven't dyed my hair for over 3 years now, and it's made a huge, huge difference to the health and to the rate of which it grows. And also to the thickness, like it's still fine hair. You know, I was born with fine hair. It will always be that way. But I always use a bicarb soda lime juice water mix as well, just so the pH is balanced. And I only really use that once every 2 weeks, and it is amazing. It's like a shampoo and conditioner all in one, and it costs like next to nothing, and it leaves my hair super silky. But the creek really softens my hair. Like it's amazing. You know, there's no chlorine and chemicals that you're going to get through the pipes in cities. So just another reason to move yourself out to the forest, out to the jungle, where the water is truly, truly clean and pure. It is the monsoon season at the moment, so the amount of rain is quite incredible. But on this day, we got full sun. I do enjoy getting out there and getting the sun when I can during the monsoon season, because the amount of sunny days is very irregular. So here I am getting my vitamin D. It's actually starting to rain a little bit now, so you might hear some ASMR raindrops on the roof. So it's not me tap dancing or anything. So for breakfast, I'll always have a large fruit meal, and I've been doing that for over 14 years. It's been a very, very long time, and also lunch meals as well. And all the bananas that you can see were grown in the food forest, and we're getting more and more self-sustainable by the day. And we have these amazing Nam Doc Mai mangoes. It's my favorite mango in the world. There is no mango that comes close to it for me. It's like, it's almost an orgasmic experience. Seriously, you need to try a Nam Doc Mai mango, which come from Thailand originally, but these are grown locally. So I would have a plate of these mangoes, which would usually come to around 800 to maybe 1,000 calories, depending on how many I could, fit on the plate there. And I can usually stuff them in pretty good. And I would usually eat with Snoopy. We have almost every meal together, which I enjoy and cherish a lot. But I didn't get to film him on this day because he was out in the field working. But I did get to film him picking some papayas for us. And these ones are amazing, like just 3 in a row. Ripe on the tree is really quite unusual, at least for our trees. So that was quite special. So after our big fruit meals, we usually just lie around. We just lie around and let it digest, enjoy ourselves, take our time, and then we go out into the food forest and basically just play, play in the food forest with plants, trimming things that are overgrown, like these bamboo sticks that are growing over the gate. So I just trim those ones, and just like doing a little bit of weeding and picking some fruit. And it's a time that I really adore because I feel connected with nature. I feel connected with my surroundings. There's no concrete walls in the way of my view. There's no noise, cars, horns, like people yelling, just noise, like you get in, suburban areas and city areas. It's just birds cheeping, leaves rustling in the breeze, a waterfall in the background, the creek flowing, like very healing sounds, which I can't recommend enough that you get into nature and you experience this. Just full time, for the rest of your life. Find a way to get here. And it doesn't have to be the jungle, just nature.